I will say, though, it was very scary because whenever we got one guy, when he started asking questions, like you'll hear in the tape, like some of them are not as articulate as others.
Yeah.
So when the brothers saw someone who wasn't articulate, they would run over and start giving me the, evil eye and start pulling the people away from me.
Really?
What the hell are you asking that guy? What the hell are you doing with that? Trying to make us look stupid?
That's what the articulate guy's saying there?
Yeah.
John has this other really funny move.
Yeah.
You know, when you're surrounded by a bunch of black guys, how you want to impress upon all of them that you're, in solidarity.
Right.
John kept saying to the first guy he interviews, you were at the Million Man March? I was there last year.
Yeah, right,
and he said it to the guy like 3 times. I was there last year.
I'm trying to ward off the guys around them.
Yeah. Yeah, man, I'm with you. I'm with you. I'm down with that. As you're insulting everybody. What do you think? These guys are stupid? They know what you're up to.
No, they definitely do.
Yeah, it's not going to help. You're saying, hey, I'm down with that.
There's this one guy who kept following me wherever I went to pull away people that I interviewed. He was like the foil.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he would follow me and then pull people aside.
Suddenly he was involved.
Yeah.
I see. He was protecting the fellow guys.
Well, he was making sure, these people can't handle John, so I'll protect them.
Yeah. John, trying to befriend the black man.
Sucking up.
Yeah, man, I was at the... Hey, man, I like watermelon. Yeah, okay.
You know what I would do? I would just say, like, when a guy tests you, hey, do you have a special message for the Day of Atonement for all the brothers out there?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah.
Calm things down.
Why didn't you just bring a bucket of chicken with you?
Yeah. You think that would have helped? All right, here's a guy who speaks to John first. Here we are. We're going live, almost.
Well, live on tape.
Live to on tape at the, what do you call this, 1,000-man march?
1,000-man march.
All right.
This is for WXRK Radio. How are you?
I'm fine.
So what do you think, O.J. innocent or guilty?
Well, O.J.'s already been found not guilty.
Yeah, what do you think?
Well, that's it. He found not guilty. I think what he's found, he's not guilty.
Okay. Why do so many black men hate Geraldo Rivera?
Well, we have no proof that so many black men hate Geraldo Rivera. We don't have no proof of that.
You hate him?
I don't hate anyone.
I'm just asking,
I don't hate anyone. That's why we're here.
This is for love, right?
For atonement. We don't supposed to hate.
Yeah, I was at the Million Man March last year.
There he goes. You black? No. But, I go anyway.
I don't tell them that I had to go.
You know what Farrakhan should have done? He should have marched everyone right to an English class. That would have been a lot better.
So I don't even know him.
Yeah.
Only a fool would hate somebody that they don't know.
Were you there last year? I was there.
Yeah, I sure was.
Do you think O.J. is a phony for embracing the black community now after abandoning it for so many years?
I have no opinions on O.J. other than that he was an outstanding football player and that he was found not guilty for the murder of Nicole Smith and Ryan Goldman.
Yeah, but you know what I'm saying? Like now...
Smith.
Yeah, well,
She's a Smith.
He's
whatever.
He's embracing the black community, whereas when he was famous, he was ignoring it.
Well, I disagree. O.J. was always black. If he braced his mother and he braced his sister and he braced his family, then he'd always braced the black community.
Oh, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
You do?
No.
Right. In other words, he braced them.
If he braced them, he was a part of the black
Right.
community.
Yeah. I guess he was missing your point that O.J. always cavorted with white women and dissed his first black wife and, all that kind of stuff. I guess he was missing that. Yeah. Nobody wants to see it.
He didn't want to see
Yeah,
it.
he didn't want to hear about
He
that.
saw it a few years ago, but
Yeah.
he didn't want to see it.
You don't want to see it now.
Have you atoned? Do you have any children?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
Okay.
10 of them.
10 of them?
Yeah.
Are they illegitimate? Have you atoned for the...
Well, no children in my sight is illegitimate. All children are here by the grace of God.
It's an interesting way to look at it.
It works for him.
Yeah.
The question was... The question was, have you atoned for your illegitimate child? But I
you didn't
wussed
answer.
out.
He was not. That's a great question. That's just such a great
You
question,
just see
though.
how I ask it. I go, you have children?
Yeah. I was wondering, I said, I don't remember that question. It's not particularly funny.
No, it was
I said, what happened to all the funny questions?
Try to ask a guy that, right?
I know. Have you atoned for your illegitimate children?
children?
10 children. I wish I had more. It's my tribe. Well, in Africa, we had tribes. That's my tribe.
Oh, man.
Jesus Christ.
You made a tribe. That's great. A tribe of children.
The lost tribe.
What tribe is that?
You don't believe in contraception?
Beg pardon? I believe in putting many black children on this earth as possible, especially males.
No, I understand.
I understand. You're the only one who does. Putting as many black male children on this planet.
Do you think this increased your understanding?
Do you think? Yeah. Do you think that you learned anything while you were there?
I just want to get the hell out of there.
You're like, hey, I want to just live to see the Yankee game. So what was the bodyguard doing? Was he holding these guys while you interviewed
No, he just was like lurking around in the background. It's not like I could see him as like a safety, you know.
But nobody tried to attack you.
No, just a lot of stares. How come the Jews are evil?
Beg pardon?
How come the Jews are evil?
How come the Jews are evil? I've been trying to figure that out myself, but they sure do some dirty stuff, don't they?
Yeah, well,
Great question, isn't it? Rather than say, do you think Jews are evil, which everyone will just go, no.
Yeah.
They just say, how come those Jews are so evil? That is a good question. They
I
do
don't know, but boy, do they do some bad
I've been
stuff.
trying to figure that out myself. I was hoping to learn that here today. Man. Man.
Did you have any follow-up? Like, well, what have they
yeah,
done?
I think I asked him.
I always laugh at all these Jews who try to, sort of get involved from a distance with the black community because they feel like, they should somehow help. And I go, dude, listen to that. You think you're going to help that guy? He hates you.
Like what? I'm just curious because I know that Farrakhan has a agenda with the Jews.
No, he doesn't. Farrakhan doesn't have an agenda with Jews. He had no more agenda than I have with the Jews.
So what do the Jews do?
We will criticize anybody that do anything wrong.
And what have they done wrong?
Well, they have done many things wrong. The pain and suffering they inflicted on the Palestinian people, by putting them out of their land and then continuing to make them suffer. The arms they sell to South Africa, the constant attacks on the black community, trying to tell the black community how we should do our business. Yeah. That's wrong.
Business.
I know one Jew tried to give me a job. I got real mad. They tried to employ us, and that got me mad because, who are they to employ us? Why don't I employ them? How do they know? I don't know, man. What do you think?
Let the man speak for himself. You
Right.
don't know where he was going.
Right.
That's wrong. Otherwise, I wouldn't have no opinion, but those type of things are wrong.
You think the Jews are like cheap, or do you think they run Hollywood?
Well, when we say Jews, we're talking about Israel. We're talking about the Israeli government, too. Let's get that correct.
Right.
So not the Jews that run Hollywood.
Well, the Jews run Hollywood. The Jews that run
Hollyweird.
Hollywood are basically American Jews who are racist. They are
Right.
basically racist. They haven't grown up yet. They haven't come to any kind of
This guy grew up with his 10 kids that are illegitimate.
His tribe.
Yeah. I'm too busy making children to worry about the Jews.
sense of atonement. So they run Hollywood in a very racist and discriminatory manner. And they suck money out of minority people.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Yeah.
So you hate guys like Spielberg?
I don't hate at all. We're going to say that.
Yeah, right. Yeah, he doesn't hate at all. I love all mankind. Oh, boy.
Because some mankind are
Yeah.
evil.
It's really weird. These guys are all meeting because they feel all white people hate them. But he's sitting there hating just about everyone else.
I don't hear the atonement.
Yeah, I don't. This
I'm
is
just
very
not
far from
hearing
it. Well, every once in a while you throw in, but I don't hate anybody. I don't hate them money suckers.
Suck money.
They're sucking the goddamn money.
No, I have nothing against Stillberg personally or any other Jew or anybody else. Nothing personally, But and then I don't see Spielberg exploiting like some others exploit.
Yeah,
like the people that run Warner's.
Yeah, nothing against Spielberg. Warner's.
Warner's
I don't know. I don't know what Warner's did. Don't they like put out rap records and stuff?
I don't know who that guy's. I don't remember his name.
The ones that exploit the rap and all the other stuff they
Dan
exploit.
Rather? Is that his name?
Dan, right?
I don't. Dan Rather's a newsman.
I was just testing him. I wanted to see if you go, yeah, that's him.
Yeah, Dan Rather.
What's the guy's name?
Well, I'm not. Yeah.
What do you think of Mark Furman?
Well, Mark Furman's just a lie.
I hear somebody yelling about Jews in the background, too.
I think somebody's playing Farrakhan tapes. Is
Yeah.
that it?
I don't know.
There's something about Jews going on in the background, too. They're really hopped up on the Jews.
Because one guy pulled me aside after this interview. That's the guy who you had on the air. Who was real angry about this interview.
Yeah, yeah. What was he angry about? You're asking a guy legitimate questions and he's answering them.
Man,
All right, so that's,
yeah.
I forget the guy's name.
Well, I'm not. Yeah.
What do you think of Mark Furman?
Well, Mark Furman's just a liar. He's a confessed liar. He also is a crooked cop because he frames people up. He calls them all kind of names. He admitted on tape, and he confessed the line. And we know that he put blood and bloody socks in OJ's house.
We know that.
Malarkey when he says that he's sorry?
Oh, no, nobody believe that. Did you see his face?
Right.
Did you see his face? He had no feelings with that.
You see, he was just like...
It was no expression. He was doing what whoever behind him told him to do, but he don't mean it. He don't mean it.
Do you feel the CIA has targeted the black community?
Yes, I do.
Yes.
Yes, I do. I'm answering now. Yes, I do. I believe the CIA has targeted the black community. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. Now, that is why I have come up with a theory. You see, I have 10 children. I'm going to have 2 more. I'm going to breed my own jury. So in case I'm ever up on charges from the CIA, I'll hire my family to get me off.
And not recently, they've always targeted the black community. CIA, the military police, the FBI, all of them have always targeted the black community.
Of course.
What is it with the blacks that these people seem to have a problem with? I don't understand.
Well, it's an old thing called white supremacy that moved over from Europe and came with slavery, and it continues. And children are braided with this kind of hate.
This guy's more interesting than Farrakhan. He's
He
pretty
should
good.
be speaking.
Yeah.
And a black man can never be prejudiced because the black man did not put anybody in that kind of position. The black man was put in that position.
Do you hate Whitey or...
What's Whitey?
do you hate me because I'm white or...
I don't hate anyone. That's the third time I told you that.
sorry, I'm
I don't hate anyone.
Is Mike Tyson a role model?
Mike Tyson is a role model in some ways, but we all have sinned and come short of the glory.
There you go.
But yes, he's a role model.
Was Jesus black?
Of
Yeah.
course, you know he was.
Everyone know that. Of course. So they're saying, like, who would know?
Don't you know that? Ain't you got a black Christ in your church?
No, then how do you explain all those white pictures of Jesus?
White supremacy.
Yeah.
But
Moses was a chink.
yet, when you go to Europe and you go to Poland and places like that, they worship what? The Black Madonna.
Right. How does he know that?
I suppose he just got back.
You can picture a whole bunch of Polacks sitting around in their church worshiping anything black. You got to have your head examined. You ever been to Poland?
I think he just got back.
You wanna
That's
talk
why
about-
his accent is all messed up.
You want to talk about racist countries? Oh my God. There ain't a black person alive in Poland. And
Well, there never was.
and there never will be.
Black people in Poland.
There ain't gonna be nothing but Polacks in Poland. Trust me.
Poland for the Polacks.
You're damn right. They got that country down. They cleaned out just about everything that wasn't Polak. Oh, come on.
Do you condemn Michael Jackson for marrying Lisa Marie?
I don't condemn anyone. It is not my place to condemn. You know, Michael Jackson is allowed to marry who he wants.
Yes.
Personally, I would not marry her.
Now, why is that?
Why? Because she's white and she's super rich? She wouldn't have you. I have proposed 19 times.
I'm not going to marry her.
So it looked like I'm not going to marry her, don't it?
She don't answer my letter.
Because I don't know her.
But it's not because she's white.
No,
Have you dated a white woman ever?
no.
Oh, what is that saying?
That says I love my mother.
Your mother?
I love my sister. I love my 7 daughters.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, I don't understand, but
That says I love them.
meaning that by not dating a white
What kind of, what is it? What are they playing? Stevie Wonder?
Stevie Wonder.
Yeah. That means that you love your mother?
No, that means that I love them.
I don't get it.
Well, I mean, for one thing, I haven't had the desire to say I'm going to date a person because they white or yellow.
You should have asked him to name his kids. I bet you there's some weird names going on there. You know?
Next time we'll...
Moesha. I don't know. It's pretty intense. This guy's pretty intense. I could listen to him all day. I don't know about
Oh,
you.
he's got theories.
great.
I bet you he sits around having political discussions all the time.
Sam, you're on the air.
Good morning, Howard. Good morning, Robin. How
Good
are
morning.
you? Listen, Howard, I've been listening to you for years.
Yes, thank you.
As a black man, I think you're funny.
Thank you. I am funny as a black man.
No, me.
Let me do the whole show like this. Holy mackerel. This is one of my better impressions. Holy cow. Holy mackerel. Yes?
But as Stuttering John interviews people, he finds people who are idiots.
Well, he finds a lot of idiotic white guys, too, but this happens to be a black event, so he found a lot of idiotic black guys.
There's no selection process.
Yeah.
Oh, please.
There isn't.
What do you think? I go up to ask the guy if he's an idiot and then interview him?
He's an idiot.
Maybe he's an idiot, but we don't sit there and seek out idiots. We just, listen, when we go to premieres and we find idiotic white
I
people,
don't
you
think
don't...
you're going to find Colin Powell in that crowd.
Yeah.
No, I think you'll find some intelligent people in
Howard.
the crowd, though.
Howard, I swear on my child,
Yeah.
the cassette that John did yesterday was
You just
45
rolled
minutes
off.
long.
And we roll it
They were
off.
all the same. This guy was the best of all the same.
Right.
They were all saying the same thing.
Yeah.
Quite a
That's
few
what's so
people
great about it, and that's the point we're making. Like, anybody who's sort of getting...
Were you at that rally yesterday?
No, of course not.
Then
This
we
guy,
couldn't interview you.
this guy was working. My point is that anybody who was at that rally was just completely out of it.
Everybody
You
thinks.
really think so?
Yeah, of course.
Why weren't you there?
I was there for a short time.
No, you were.
Well,
No, we were looking for you.
No, but it's just so hard to believe that you guys can. I mean, John.
We go out. When we go out and send John out, we don't sit there and do a selection process. We just go out and tell him to interview people. This is who was there. What do you want from
And
me?
what difference does it make? We decided this guy was interesting.
Yeah, there'll be other guys on this tape that are just as interesting.
Yeah, well,
I mean,
I'll tell you
should see
what.
the surprise that we got coming.
I'll play you the next guy after the commercial.
Yeah, but what
and
I-
you tell me if he's
What
any
are you
different.
saying?
But what I'm trying to say is, okay, someone's just tuning into your show, and they're hearing this guy.
Yeah, well, what do you want from
Yeah.
me?
They're not used to hearing black people, or they're not used to being around black people, so that's their total view of what
Oh,
this old argument.
This is a random cross section.
Listen, a lot of these people who are just tuning in, they have very nice housekeepers and things that they gives them a different exposure.
You know what? If a black person from Africa just came here and listened to the president, he'd think all white people were like that, and that's
That's right.
not true either, is it?
No, I guess that's...
Who cares? Anyway, I got to take a break. I just want to hear more guys at the march. Thank you.
All right, bye.
I'm just enjoying the day. All right, I'm trying to get into
You're
a
supposed
tone.
to go out and look for intelligent people.
Yeah, I mean, look, I just went out and said, go interview anyone
Why
you
have
see.
to look for anybody? You just
we-
pop yourself down in the crowd and start asking questions.
But to answer that guy's question, we don't sit there and, like, have some sort of weird process we go through.
You know, I don't look for the guy that's drooling or anything.
Right, yeah.
Blue. You know, but I love black women because my mother was a black woman. My daughter's a beautiful black woman.
You're not having sexual thoughts about your mother, are you? No, right?
No, but I mean, don't you love your father?
Yeah. I see what you're saying, but I've dated black, white. It doesn't matter to me. I mean,
Well, that's how you made your choice. But I don't even have to think about that. You know, I see a beautiful black woman, I like a beautiful black woman. If I see a white woman look good, fine, I like her. But she is basically out of my community. I live in a predominantly black community. She's not in my lifestyle.
She's not my lifestyle. Boy, oh boy, what is it? Oh, you're just grooving.
I'm in Philadelphia.
oh, okay. Do you think that Jesse Jackson is too Uncle Tom?
I don't prefer the word Uncle Tom. I do like the word opportunist. I believe that Jesse Jackson's an opportunist. You know, just like you're opportunist.
Yeah.
Howard Stern's an opportunist.
Oh, you know this is
Yeah.
Howard Stern?
Yeah.
Oh, do you like Howard Stern?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I like opportunists. I like opportunists.
People who take opportunity.
He's going to explain it.
Yes?
Oh, yeah, he's got a definition.
That's the running line among most of the interviews. Opportunist was the word used. Like,
Oh, really?
Yeah. It's
But it's a good thing. People who I think
Well,
they mean
I don't
anyone who
know.
you say. If you
I don't
say
know.
Reverend Farrakhan, what do you think of him? He's an opportunist.
right. I think they
Stern's
mean like
opportunists.
guys who hustle,
Guys who work.
work. Yeah.
Jewish though.
Oh, is he? I like opportunists.
Okay.
I like
So opportunists overrides Judaism.
opportunists is people who do things that don't really hurt folks, but you know that they doing it in their own self-interest and nobody else's. Right, Howard?
Okay, let me ask you a few more, and then I'll let you go. Would you rather have a woman who looks like Halle Berry, Moesha, or Florida from Good Times?
I like to have a woman look like the woman I got.
Oh yeah, and you know.
I don't know. You guys. Sometimes I gotta turn it off. Too much. Wow. Well, that was some interview. I'm like an opportunist.
You are an opportunist.
I am. I don't mind. Me and Jesse Jackson are opportunists. I never heard that before. What does that mean? All right, listen. For anyone who thinks that we set this up in some way, it's just not the case. Well, I'll play you 20 more of these if you want. She is cute, man. Isn't she cute? She's a nice little package. And she lost some weight and tightened herself up. She's been going to the gym. I was up there. I squeezed her ass.
Yeah.
She let me feel it. Man, that felt good. On my hand. My hand felt good on that ass. I got both cheeks. I said, let me feel your ass, Judith. Yeah, I know you're a big, important publisher and everything. She goes, okay. Boom. Grabbed in with both hands. Whap.
Did she flinch?
What?
Did she flinch?
No, she loved it. She didn't like it. She loved it.
Tense it up.
She didn't have to tense it up. It was nice and hard.
Aye.
She's been on the Stairmaster. I'd love to bend her over a chair.
Excellent.
All her power, publisher.
There's something very cute about her.
Yeah. And she digs me, right, Robin?
That's what I hear.
Oh, yeah.
From you.
That's what I hear. You've heard from other people that she digs me, right? That's right.
She just appears to not be uptight about sex. You know what I mean?
She's not at all. She loves it. Loves sex.
Yeah, believe that.
Oh, I do. I need to believe that.
She doesn't, you'd be surprised. She doesn't love sex that much. It's just me she loves.
Wow.
Yeah. Right, Robin? You've heard that.
No, because
Right.
I've seen the way she acts around you.
Yeah.
And it's pretty sexy.
Yes.
Yeah,
Yes,
but that's
sir.
not behind closed doors.
Well, I'm saying
When you
behind
have
closed
an
doors.
audience.
I grabbed their ass. There was no one there.
I'm not talking about somebody grabbing their ass or letting their ass be grabbed. I'm talking about real performance.
I think if I went up to Judith and I said, look, I need some oral sex, she'd give it to me.
That's
Oh,
not
yeah?
what I'm talking about.
No?
Robin's saying she probably just won't be good at it.
Oh.
I didn't say she wouldn't be
or
good
Robin
at
doesn't
it.
know.
I'm simply saying just because somebody lets you feel their ass doesn't mean they're not uptight sexually.
She's not uptight, trust me.
You haven't had her.
You don't know that.
Then how come we,
Oh, yes, I
Robin,
do.
how come we can't feel your ass then?
I'm not uptight sexually,
for
and you
yourself.
won't put your hands on my ass.
How come Jackie does?
He's never had his hands on my ass.
Oh,
If he has, I don't even recall it.
I could draw a map of that thing. I know every dimple.
It's like the moon. Every dimple. That's nice.
Oh, sorry.
There's no dimples on that ass.
Perfect.
Screw you all. Do you get upset about the FCC thing like I do?
I don't get upset about anything anymore.
Oh,
I have
okay.
reached nirvana.
You let me worry about
No,
everything.
I don't let you worry about everything. I
No.
refuse to be upset.
Really?
Yeah.
We all
Oh,
worry.
we could upset you in a minute.
Try. I'm serene.
No, yeah.
Jackie, you're on.
All right, we'll take a break.
Really? I mean, what are you going to do? You worry, it doesn't make it go away.
No, it affects all our livelihoods, though.
So we are affected. I don't, I really don't care if they put us off the air.
Really?
I don't.
I don't either. I just, as long as I'm going to be on the air, though, I don't want to be impeded in any way. Impeded?
Yeah, that's a word.
Wow, where did I get that from?
I think that somebody else is talking through you this morning.
You know, in all seriousness, I know what you're saying. Like if I was raped by my father, I wouldn't care either. But, I mean, this is the biggest adversity of my life, okay?
I'm not upset about that.
Right.
I have figured out that is what made me the person I am today. So
Really?
why would I be upset about it? I like who I am.
Robin's in
Really?
Nirvana till the next time an intern forgets to make her coffee.
When has that happened last, Gary?
It was 8 years ago, but it was
8
very
years.
memorable.
Horny and lonely.
8 years.
Horny and lonely.
All right. So,
I only wish, Jackie, that you were right.
Hooks the horses.
all right, let's take a break and just say
They're
that,
going to try to upset me.
yeah. You know what I want to do?
Yeah. What do you want to do?
What do you want to do?
Never mind what I want to do. If I told you what I want to do, I'll be...
You'll feel arrested.
Well, I will. Yeah. All right, what's going to happen here, Crackhead Bob?
You're singing live?
Yeah. Yeah, here's what you got to do, all right? Fred's going to play the music. As soon as you hear kind of the music, Robin's music, you start singing, all right? Now, all you got to...
gonna do that?
It's easy. I made easy words for
right.
him. All you got to say, listen to me, just listen.
Okay.
All you got to sing is, it's time for Robin's News.
Robin's News.
Right. Robin's News. Lots of fun.
That was time.
Robin's News.
That was time.
All right. Okay. Hey, listen to me. Listen again. Okay. It's time for Robin's News.
That was news.
All right.
No, it's time.
I know.
What happens to that part?
It's time for that was
Imagine Crack did this to him.
See, I don't think that's crack. I think that's the teeth.
No, it's Crack. You could have done this way before Crack, right? Yeah.
Now go on. It's
All right.
time.
It's time for Robin's News.
One more time.
It's time for Robin's News.
But you can't do it with Howard. You
No.
do it by
Wait.
yourself.
Shh. Please. Let me work with the guy, okay? I'm good at him. I'm good with him, right?
Yeah.
You're good with him. All right.
Yeah. When did you work with him?
Right now. Listen to me. Just listen to me. Don't even repeat.
Okay.
Just listen. It's time for Robin's News. Robin's News. It's time.
Time for Robin's News.
Then say Robin's News again.
Robin's News.
It's fun.
It's time.
Okay. All right. That's it. You got it now. All right?
Yeah.
All right. Here we go. All right. Fabulous. Here we go. You ready? As soon as you hear the music, you start.
Okay, I'll count her off.
It's time for Robin's News. Robin's News. It's fun.
I'm going to count to 4, and then
1, 2, 3.
4.
1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll.
Why don't you count 3?
Okay.
All right.
1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
And then you'll come in because you'll hear the music.
You'll hear music, and you'll say, it's time for Robin's News. Robin's News. It's fun.
One more time.
1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3.
No,
I'll start the music.
Oh God.
Sorry.
It's going to work out. Would you let me work with the guy?
One minute.
One minute. We won't rush the guy.
One more
Listen to
time.
me. It's going to be like this. It's time for Robin's News. Robin's News. It's fun. That's it. You got it? You want to rehearse?
Yeah.
Let me hear you say it again.
It's
Time.
time for Howard's News.
Good.
Howard's News. It's
Not
time.
Howard's nose.
That's
It's
close
Robin's
enough.
nose.
Robin. No one will know. All right, you ready? It's time for Robin's News.
Towers News.
Robin News. It's fun. 1, 2, 3.
It's time for Towers News. It's on Towers News.
Perfect. I like it.
Oh, stop.
I liked it.
That's not
That
right.
was it. You did it in one take. Close enough.
Again.
Get out of here. That was good. What do you try it again?
Try it again.
Can you rapid cue? No.
No, I gotta wait for
All right. All right. Why don't we do a news story?
We should
And
have separate tracks.
here's what we'll do, Robin. You'll do a story, and then we'll have Bob try again. All right, so he can think about it. Then you'll do another story, and we'll have Bob try again. All right?
All right, can somebody come get these carts?
Yeah, don't send Crackhead Bob over there.
We'll never see him again.
And Crackhead, you can sit here. If you want to say something about the news, you can.
Yeah, okay.
I know the words to the song now.
Yeah. Well,
Towers
We need-
Sun. Towers
No,
Sun.
Howard
It's
Stern
time.
is not in the song. But
wait a second. Let him work it out. Try it again.
come on.
What?
It's time.
Time for Towers Sun.
No, not Howard Stern.
No, this is good. Just let him do it. Don't correct him so
You always
much.
have your name in
Yo, I
everything.
want you.
Why don't you say Robin if you want to say Robin? It's Robin's news.
It's
Say it again. Try. Okay, you ready? You re-cue yet?
We're right there.
All right, go ahead.
Okay.
One.
more
Wait a
time
minute,
for
you better
Rob-
tell them the
It's
words.
It's time for Robin's news. Robin's news. It's fun.
One more time.
It's time for Robin's news.
It's
Robin's
time
news.
to
It's fun.
Done.
All right, here we go. 1, 2, 3.
It's Towers.
Keep going.
It's Towers News. Towers News. It's on Towers.
All right. You keep working on it. Keep working on
I
it.
wonder what happens in that break.
Yeah, me too.
I wonder.
All I know is the last time I did drugs, I felt like that, like how he sounds, and I thought I was never coming down again. I could have just ended up like him. I'm telling
it
you,
sounds to me like there's a thought that's ricochet.
because all I know is I'm hearing a song that says it's time for Howard's nose.
Oh, what?
Yeah, and my nose is enough jokes.
Not me. Not me.
You were making a joke. I was going to throw you out of here.
No.
Goofing on how.
No.
Robin, let's try our first news story,
And we'll try this.
and then we'll try the song again. Okay. You'll get it right. Don't worry, pal. Let me file this in a very important spot. Right there. All right, Robin, go ahead, because, you
They
know,
say it's a dramatic reversal from the first criminal trial or OJ's criminal trial because the new jury that has been seated to hear the civil case against him is mostly white.
yeah!
Oh, baby.
Yeah, Crackhead Bob, really?
Oh,
out to get-
baby.
I felt so strongly.
You're out to get
about
OJ?
this.
Yeah.
You don't like him, right? Right. That's a white jury now.
Sources say the only black man on the jury could be booted off the panel today.
Yeah!
The jury was dismissed yesterday. The one black male juror was recalled to have a private, behind closed doors discussion with the judge. They say it has something to do with
Open up that wallet, OJ.
improper activities by a juror. One
do it
source
now.
says that some of the other jurors are having unspecified problems with him.
Yeah. He thinks OJ's innocent.
No.
So they think that he could be thrown off the jury panel today, but then they don't know how it's going to be done because the alternates have not been chosen yet. That was supposed to be the next round of jury selection to go on here, where you find the alternates to sit in for the regular jurors if some of them cannot serve throughout the entire case.
OJ will be broken. He'll be forced to live with black
So
people.
they are speculating that the judge could possibly reopen this whole jury thing and select another juror if they do indeed throw this man off the panel.
I see the OJ of the future walking around in a giant barrel with no clothes on. Yeah. Imagine he's forced to live with black people now because he'll have no money. Although I got to figure he's got all his money stashed away somewhere.
It's pretty
Right,
funny
Crackhead?
listening to
Yeah,
a description
yeah.
of the jurors. Juror 1, a postal carrier of mixed black and Asian heritage.
Oh, boy.
He's juror number 199, followed much of Simpson's criminal case through the comedy of Jay Leno and The Tonight Show.
Yeah, that's where I got all my info.
We got a problem.
Juror number 2 is an elderly white woman who said she's not against interracial marriage, but believes it's one more hurdle in the relationship.
That's true.
A white male, apparently in his early 30s, they can't even specify what his age is.
Right.
Said he often discussed the criminal case with friends, but never took a side.
Oh.
They have another juror, number 8, who appears to be a white man. They're not sure.
Yeah. Go figure.
I love these descriptions.
That's like Crackhead Bob. I didn't know what you were when you came in there. Man. Are you white man?
No, I'm black, man.
You are a white man?
Yeah.
Is that your black accent?
Yeah, I'm joking.
Let me hear you do an impression of a black man.
Black man, come on now. What's going on, man?
I didn't know you were such a racist.
Oh, yeah.
He speaks better black than he does white.
Yeah.
You should do that all the time.
Let me hear an impression of a Chinese guy. All right. That's good.
An elderly black woman is juror number 7. She's a grandmother, so she still has some doubts about Simpson's innocence.
Yo,
Come on.
A black man in his 40s with a shaved head is juror number 8.
I thought you said that all the jurors were white except for one.
I'm just reading you some descriptions.
But now they all sound black.
No, they're just so questionable.
I mean, there's so many questionable people in this country. God.
Not know.
How can you not know what you are?
A black man in his 40s with a shaved head
How can you not
is
know?
juror number 8.
I thought she said they were all white except for one.
And he said that his brother, niece, and 2 nephews have all had interracial marriages. He said race is not important to him. I don't see you as a white man, but as a man. He told
Really?
Daniel Petricelli, who was lawyer for the Goldmans.
Really?
Yes.
I don't believe a thing he says.
One woman said, white woman, who's juror number 10, said she is in her 50s or 60s, according to the reporter. She's in her 50s or 60s, but she said she met Simpson at a shoe store a dozen years ago. She was there to return a pair of tennis shoes she said didn't have enough support, and Simpson agreed with her.
Wish Crackhead Bob was on the jury.
Oh, yeah.
You ever get
Filthy.
Guilty.
Filthy.
Filthy?
Filthy.
Is that another verdict?
Filthy.
No. Filthy.
All right. Shh. What else, Robin?
So that's the jury, and
Good.
we'll have to see right away shenanigans for a juror
Of
will
course.
be dismissed already today. They can't even finish picking the jury before they have to dismiss the jury. Meanwhile, Mark Furman will have to undergo another investigation.
Oh, my goodness. You would have
The
thought he
Los
committed the
Angeles
murders.
Police Commission has ordered another report on possible misconduct by the former L.A. detective.
Filthy.
Filthy.
A first report concluded that Furman lied or exaggerated claims of beating suspects and allowing another to die in custody. The report says Furman said those things to impress a screenwriter. Now the commission says the report is not objective. This is a civilian review board. They have ordered the police chief to rewrite the report to explain why most of the allegations against Furman cannot be confirmed.
Filthy.
Filthy. And
Did he ever sing the song?
forget it.
Oh, come on.
All right, one last shot. Go.
You can't point, you have to
You
sing
have to
it.
sing it. Don't point. He's pointing at Robin and singing. All right, Crackhead Bob, come back next week and try and sing her song. All right.
Okay.
All right. And we'll be.
We'll be doing this every Friday for the rest of our lives.
Here's a couple of commercial words.
I'm sad. My goat just fell in the hay. Hey, we're all sad. The goat just died today. Whoa, 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 whoa. We're sad enough to cry. Hi, hi, hi. Sad, the goat just died tonight. We're sad, his funeral though will be out of sight. We're so sad, but in a way we're happy. maybe he didn't suffer too much. He only got the cramps once. Sad. Oh, the piece of poop wouldn't come out of his belly. Sad. We had to call Doc Nelly. We're sad.
And then Robert Merrill was there to sing the national anthem. It was as I'm saying.
Do you have it?
Wait a second. Yes, as I'm laying in bed, I go, "Oh my God, I should have taped this. This is the funniest national anthem I ever heard." And of course, you taped it. Thank God, because
Well, yeah, I got it.
I got it right here.
Okay.
So this is the great because when you handed it to me this morning, when Scott brought it in, I go, "Oh, thank God for her," because it's the funniest national anthem I ever saw. Now, the guy who was supposed to sing the national anthem was John Popper from Blues Traveler.
Right.
He was supposed to sing it, which might have been kind of interesting to see.
And George Steinbrenner denied his, just turned it down and decided to go with this guy because he's the Yankees' good luck charm.
He is some good luck. I never believe in good luck charms. Steinbrenner's got to lay off that. But Robert Merrill's one of these opera singers who's probably an old friend of George Steinbrenner's
Yeah,
or
but
something.
it sounds like he's a little bit past his,
Ooh.
say, can you see prime?
Yeah, I mean, what was that national anthem? He rushed through it, though. At least he rushed through it. Who wants to
say, can you see?
Yeah, it was pretty good. Here it is. Here's Robert Merrill singing. I thought it was funny. It's like a rap song. It was kind of funny to watch him sing it.
Then he slows down in the middle, you notice? Like,
Yeah.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleam?
Bad hairpiece, too.
Whose broad stripes and bright stars
The Cowardly Lion.
perilous fight. Oh, the rampart we watched was the blossoming stream.
So pleasantly streaming? So something's streaming.
Yeah.
And the Rockies red glare.
Oh, man.
Be embarrassed.
It was bad. Was that a bad toupee or what? Wasn't that a toupee?
that was third base.
Oh. James, you're on the air.
Yeah, schmegadildos, Howard.
What a weird voice you have.
Yeah, what can I say?
Do people think you're a girl?
Sometimes.
How old are you?
I'm 26.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow, you have a female voice.
Well, F my voice box, okay?
Yeah, are you gay?
No, I love women.
Really?
Maybe it's too much,
How old are you?
26.
Good Lord.
Hey, say follow the yellow brick road.
No, it's
Come on,
Are
say.
you really short?
What?
Say follow the yellow brick road.
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 Follow the yellow brick road. Hey, if Fred killed his wife, would you lie for him?
Say again?
If Fred killed his wife, would you lie for him?
Would I lie for him?
Yeah, provide an alibi.
Like sleepers?
Yes, I would.
You would?
Yes.
Okay, second question.
No, is he tall or short? I gotta know.
Are you short?
No, I'm about 6'2".
Really?
Yeah.
That's so funny.
I would provide an alibi to Fred, or else he'd kill me.
See, there you go.
The days that Jackie wasn't there, do you think the shows were bad?
No. In fact, people tell me they're the best shows I ever had.
Told me to stay home.
Then the question is, why do you pay him so much to be on the show?
I like them. I don't have people on the show that are necessarily talented. I have people on the show who I
Well,
like.
thank you very much. We
You're
all
welcome.
appreciate that.
I like you very much.
That's exactly what we thought you wrote in your book.
Exactly.
You saw what Gary did, right?
What?
The first day, I was back. It was so nice to be back. I thought we had fun. I came back to sit with you.
Yeah.
And he walks in and said, not for nothing, no offense, Jack, but everybody says the last two shows the other days were the best shows we ever did.
He did say
no
that.
offense, Jack.
Not
I'm like,
for
well,
nothing.
thanks for the nice welcome home, guy.
Yeah, that was sort of awkward. I don't know why he did that.
What a dicky. Even
Yeah.
if that was true.
Yeah, that was weird. That was weird. It was true, but
I kind of looked
it was
at him.
weird.
I couldn't
Wait a
even
minute.
goof on him
I
because
know.
my feelings were hurt.
Was Gary...
He wasn't
like-
being funny, no.
No, he was just saying, not for nothing, but it's weird
People
that
said Tuesday and Wednesday were the best shows we ever
he's
did.
so awkwardly. He just has no
No
feeling,
tact,
no tact.
anything.
He sucked up to you and hurt my feelings
All at the
all
same
in the
time.
breath.
Yeah, I know.
That's our Gary.
Yeah. All right. Thanks, James.
Well, one more. I now agree with you that your idiot boss there is the biggest idiot in the world.
Thank you.
Because he puts on that stuttering idiot on after you.
Yeah. Well, what can I tell you? I have no problem with that. John does an okay show. He does an all right
You
job.
really get women with that voice?
Hey, no. Do you ever get laid?
It's like an ugly model.
Did you ever get laid? You ever get laid?
Yeah, I got it last night.
Really? From who?
My girlfriend.
Really?
Yeah.
What's his name?
What's your girlfriend's name? Bob? Bob Anya. All right, thanks.
All right.
Guy's a very effeminate voice.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Goodbye. Look at that. I can't hang up on this guy. This is so weird. Okay. Not only is he effeminate, he's a leech. All right, I got to take a break. I know there's still people on the phone. We got a million things to get to today. A lot of people stopping by. There's a whole show
Is that
today.
right? We
yeah.
got guests today?
Yeah. But I got to take a break first.
People love Crackhead Bob, by the way.
Yeah, he's
There's
the
a
best.
lot about Crackhead Bob over the
Crackhead
weekend.
Bob's the best. He's the best.
Thanks for calling the Bijou Theater, 1349 North Wells Street. If you visit the Bijou this week expecting to see the features Briefs or Coming From Above, you're going to be disappointed. For the first time that I can remember, both of the scheduled films have had their release date delayed. So in their place, for the week of September 23rd through the 29th, we're showing another Black Forest production, Making It Big, with a premiere feature, The Next Valentino. The Next Valentino stars Steve Hammond, Jeff Stryker's co-star in Stryker Force, Eric Manchester, Kevin Glover, and many others. The voice of the Bijou hasn't seen this one yet, but has heard wonderful reports from those fans who met Eric Manchester last week at Carol's. Despite the film's title, this one isn't a period piece about early Hollywood. Instead, it's about the making of the next big porn star. Co-feature Making It Big is subtitled The Long, Hard Road to the Top. It's the story of a talented young dancer and the travails he encounters in his career. His path is temporarily blocked by agents, other dancers, and a variety of people who have to be sexually satisfied before he can become a star. Randy Cochran stars as the dancer, and the movie also features Al Delphus, Teddy Bayer, and Lee Milan. Coming up at the Bijou next week, Young Cadets from Catalina Studios and Perfect 10. October 7th, Street Smart and Leather Report. October 14th, My Best Buddy and Sailor in the Wild. Stop by Bijou Video Sales this week and take today's features home with you. Sale priced as part of Cheap Thrills, our semi-annual store-wide sale. Every one of the over 1,300 titles we carry are sale priced and available in VHS and beta formats. The Bijou. We're more than just a movie theater. We're open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week for your pleasure. We never close.
God, I hope none of those films were directed by Ivan Reitman. You're listening to The Howard Stern Show.
Yeah. The Bijou. I love that guy's voice. I'm thinking of doing the entire program like that.
I wonder what happened.
I don't know. He's not on there anymore. That's a very old message.
I miss him.
Gay movies.
But he never says they're gay movies. You just can tell, you know?
Features.
Yeah.
This week's feature.
Coming up this week, more stewardesses with large infected sores. They're a real turnoff to men, so the men are forced to go to another island where only men get it on with men with big penises.
He sounds scary, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't know what he might do.
Today's feature, women with large wieners. Everyone thinks that this planet of women is filled with feminine beauties, but when they pull up their dresses, you're in for a big surprise. Voila, it's men. Men, 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 and only men, an all-male
Hot
review.
and horny.
Hot and horny. Yeah.
What a stud.
Yeah. Today's feature is Halloweeny. Halloweeny, directed by Ivan Weenie. This is men who wear Halloween costumes with the ass cut out. All of their bare cheeks are in full display. When they go trick-or-treating, it's really different. The lead character goes trick-or-treating in his costume with the ass cheeks cut out. He knocks on a door, and then there's a big surprise when another man answers the door with his ass cheeks cut out as well. Seeing another man with his ass cheeks cut out,
I don't think you can write gay porn.
the two of them get it on and take each other's temperature with a baseball bat. And it involves a large can of Crisco. And whatever. Our second feature at the Bijou is the Midtown Tunnel. You will not believe the Midtown Tunnel. It is the best film, and everyone agrees. You won't believe who pays the toll and goes in so far. Wow, you won't believe it. Ouch.
There's no light. Believe me, there's no light at the end of this tunnel.
There's no light at the end of the tunnel. This Midtown Tunnel goes to nowhere. This Midtown Tunnel goes to your colon. And remember, be safe.
Yeah, I miss that guy.
Yeah, he always had the best messages.
He had the best messages. They always made my day. They always cheered me up. But he's not on there anymore. They just got a regular guy on there
Yeah,
now.
why would you change him?
I don't know.
Coming up in 2 weeks, KY and Bill. KY and Bill. Bill, hello. Bill takes a case of KY and goes to Fire Island. And then can't walk for 4 months. Wait till you see this one. Bill is an average guy working an average job until he sends away for his case of KY. KY changes his life. As soon as all the other gays on Fire Island see the case of KY, they go wild. They realize Bill's a fun guy, and Bill gets it on with multiple partners. When he goes to the hospital to get the gerbil removed, he can barely walk for the next 4 months and has to be confined to a wheelchair. This feature is in oozing color, the kind of color you like, filmed in genital vision. So every shot of genitals are a completely surround sound. Genital vision.
This one includes the new technique, or the new cinemascope technique, genital cam.
Genital cam. It is really, really good. Filmed in genital vision, this film gets 4 thumbs up. Up you know where. I can't say because this is a family show. So go to the Bijou.
It's a pretty good movie, you know? Bill becomes popular because there's a case of KY jelly. I would go see that.
Lots of men on men.
I bet you would go see that.
Yeah, I went to a gay film. In college, I told you. I went to a gay film festival, erotic film festival. It wasn't a gay film festival. It was
an erotic film festival.
And they had a gay film.
You saw one gay film.
Yeah,
and that was enough for the rest of your life?
And every guy in the audience was like, boo. You know, like you had to boo to prove to everyone, because you're in college and
right,
stuff.
If you weren't booing, you must be gay.
Yeah, you had to boo and stuff. And like laugh at it.
Now, what were they doing? Was it like a love story?
Well, it was pretty well done, actually. It was a pretty good gay movie.
It wasn't a porno movie.
Oh, yes, it was.
Oh,
but it had like kind of an artsy feel to it. It was in black and white. And this guy is just walking around a park, and he looks like he's going to kill himself. He's real lonely, and he sees another guy who looks just as depressed as him. He's a sailor. And they're walking around, and they scope each other out, and then all of a sudden they walk up to each other, and they start a little conversation, and they go back to one of the guy's apartments.
Uh-huh.
And slowly but surely, they take each other's clothes off, start making out, and they do it. They do everything.
They don't talk about anything.
No. I had never seen anything like this. I mean, they did everything. You know, I was pretty naive what was done.
Jeez.
I mean, these guys didn't leave anything to the imagination. It was very
and
graphic.
It was mandatory that you go see this?
No.
Then why were guys sitting there booing?
It was an erotic film festival, so everyone thought it was like, you know,
They
like
were going to see
chicks.
Sex between heterosexuals,
Yeah.
and they got duped.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden, like in the middle of the erotic, there was just a slew of cartoons and, you know, all things erotica. And all of a sudden it was a gay film. You know, a man, no one would have minded a lesbian film. So like, you had to sit there and go, boo, boo.
Did you?
Of course. I didn't want anyone to think I was a homo. Of course.
Oh, grow up.
Yeah. Unbelievable.
Come to the Bijou for our new feature, Charles and the Toys. This film is truly outrageous. Charles is in a room full of toys. There are 7 boxes of Legos. Charles accidentally sits on the Legos and all 7 boxes disappear. Watch this erotic thriller when everyone searches for the Legos.
I was going to say, you just told us the entire story. It's nothing to go see.
The Bijou. Yeah. The Bijou. Our new feature, Fags, Fags, Fags. This movie, directed by one of Hollywood's one of the great directors, is such a gay movie that there's absolutely no plot. So much lube and juice, you'll need an umbrella. A Betty Buttman film. Fags, Fags, Fags will be premiering at the Bijou tomorrow night. That's Tuesday night at the Bijou. New gay erotic films every Tuesday night.
Fags, fags, fags. No plot whatsoever.
You know what? The other thing that always killed me about porno movies is they run 24 hours a day. You know,
right.
like no
sex.
section.
And there's no schedule.
Nothing.
You can walk in the middle.
No Will Rogers.
Yeah, right. There's no Will Rogers collection. Come see our new movie, Juicy Fruits. Need I say more? I think you can figure it out. Lots of lube.
Get the KY.
Up.
Yeah.
Juicy fruits.
Juicy fruits. Oh, man. What can I tell you?
This week at the Bijou, Gay Little Rascals. Stymie loses a light bulb, and forget it.
I've done enough of that. All right.
You get trapped in that voice, can't you?
You can. I love it. I could do it all day. Okay. Let me just let me finish up the rest of these phone calls from the 6 o'clock hour, and then we can get to all the rest of the show. Okay. Anthony, you're on the line.
Hi, can I please speak to Howard?
Yeah, this is, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to Howard.
Yeah, this is, what can I do for you?
I want to talk to Howard about that Alanis Morissette song.
Alanis Morissette?
Yeah.
What about her?
The song, you know, the one about going down on the guy in the theater?
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I was wondering if he knows who the guy was.
Yes.
He knows?
Yes, he does.
Oh, okay.
Thank you for the call.
All right, thanks.
All right, bye-bye. All right. You're on the air, Ralph.
Hi, Howard. How you doing this morning? Howard, I got to tell you, F this phone system, dude. Why can't this radio station pump your...
Oh, come on, don't get me started, huh?
All right.
This is what I got to work with, and that's it. You know what you'd like to do? You know what you like to do? I'll tell you, you're a wise guy. You like to tweak me. You like to twist my chain.
Well, if you want me to twist...
Yeah, you want to get me going.
Yeah, I want to get you going.
Yeah,
You're
okay.
acting like a big pussy with this...
okay, thanks. I know, you're such a big... Yeah, I'm acting like a big pussy with the FCC. Who have you fought? What is your career?
I'll come down there and fight you right now.
Good, come on down there. I'll kick your frigging ass, you stupid ass.
Don't fight anybody of any consequence.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm going to quit.
You are so gay, man. The only thing you could fight is another man in a dress.
Oh, please.
You big pussy. Come on down here. I wish I could kill you right now. And I tell you, let's do it like the extreme fighting. Let's do it like extreme fighting where I could take you and rip your skull apart and there's no rules.
Forget about it, Howard.
Yeah, you don't even know how to fight. I'm a brown belt in karate.
Yeah, brown belt.
Shotokan. Yeah.
Brown belt and skid stains on your undies.
Yeah. Why don't you come down here and find out if I don't take you... First I'll kick your knees out and then I'll take the rest of you apart.
Yeah, right. Well, anyways, Howard, speaking of extreme...
I'm a pussy with the FCC. I'd like to see anybody be any braver.
Well, you're talking about quitting.
So what if I do quit?
What the hell is that?
What's it to you?
To me, I'm a fan of you.
Nah, come on.
If you quit, Howard,
I'd love to kick your ass.
You're playing right into their hands.
Okay, good. Let's see. What do you do for a living, Junior?
Junior?
Yeah.
Howard, I do a lot of things for a living.
Yeah, what do you do?
One of them is going to be kicking your ass.
Yeah, well, come on down here and earn your pay. Yeah, why don't you come down here? I'll pay you if you could kick my ass.
Quit, I'm going to come down there.
Yeah, you're not kicking anyone's
Come
ass.
on.
You're probably in a wheelchair, you invalid.
Yeah, you got yourself.
Christopher Reeve will kick your ass.
You got yourself in position to kick ass in Boston, which is dynamite. Now
I already won in Boston. You know I'm already the #1 guy in Boston. I beat Charles Lacodera. I beat Imus. I beat Matty in the morning. Matty. I beat them all.
He's a bigger queer than you.
Well, I don't know about that. I don't know anything about
listen, Howard, extreme fighting.
I don't know what he is.
Gary really embarrassed you Friday night. That's why he's hiding at home. I mean, he made all these mistakes with these guys' names. It was embarrassing.
Gary hosted an extreme fighting contest.
You're kidding.
It was terrible,
I
Howard.
love extreme
Was
fighting.
it on pay-per-view?
Yeah.
I would have watched that. You know
I
what?
would have taped it.
You want to know something? I don't think we get it. You know that this extreme fighting, that most of the cable companies won't run it? I know.
You're kidding.
I don't think it was on my cable vision. And I don't
didn't see it
understand why. It's
advertised.
perfectly legal. It's guys fighting each other. I would love to see this.
Oh, it's great, Howard. The fights were great, but Gary gets up there and he's introducing this Russian guy from, and the guy's nickname is Houdini. He's like, Houdini. I mean, what the
Houdini?
Houdini. It's Houdini.
Gary said
then he
Houdini.
And then they get to the last fight, which is the best fight.
If anyone's got a tape of that.
Howard, you got to hear him. It's so embarrassing.
Oh, I would like to introduce Houdini.
Yeah, Houdini.
Houdini.
Houdini. I go, Howard's gonna die when
The guy's a total moron.
You got to reevaluate letting these guys go out in public appearances.
I know. You know what? I really don't even want him doing public appearances.
You shouldn't. They should do the job at the radio station and go home.
You know what it's like? It's like, I am here to introduce somebody. Where is my check? He just wants to get paid.
Yeah, ladies and gentlemen, welcome. And this is the fight you all been waiting for.
Yeah.
It was so embarrassing.
Did you tape it?
Howard, no, I didn't.
I wish you did. I wish somebody had a tape of that would send it to me. I like to hear what Houdini is doing out there.
Houdini.
The guy's name in the last fight is Silveri, and he's going Sylvania. Oh, Sylvania.
Yeah, because he doesn't even bother to learn their names.
It was so embarrassing. That's
what can
why
I
he's
tell
home
you?
in the basement drowning.
All right.
All right, Howard, have a good one.
Drowned. Listen, come down here someday so I can kick your ass.
Anytime.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye-bye. Love to kick that guy's ass, just for the Boston accent. Howard. Houdini. The hell's that all about?
I can't believe I didn't know anything about it.
Me neither. Sorry.
I tried to look for it.
I bet you Gary's got it on tape somewhere, but it's all flooded out. He couldn't come to work today because he got a flood. New York is under siege. We had Crackhead Bob in here trying to sing Robin's theme.
Yes.
And it didn't work out too well because I would say to him, all I want you to say is, here's Robin with the news. And he would go, Howard Stern.
You go, Robin's News. It's time for Robin's News. Robin's News. It's fun.
And he couldn't do it.
Come out with Howard Stern and point to me.
Right. Here's what the final result. This is the best take we have.
All right.
It's time for Robin's News. Robin's News. Robin's News. So we finally got him to say Robin's News. Stories after life. Read all down Robin's News.
Oh, you went into a studio and did this.
Yeah, this was all day. I don't think this one's as good as the other ones. I would take the ones that he did right on the air.
Okay.
Yeah.
Scotty Paul. That's it.
Beautiful. I'm just enjoying the music. All right. Your theme song is done by Crackhead Bob. That was the final result. But he really couldn't get it right in here.
Oh, that was pretty funny. And you thought you could work with him.
No, I did think so. I was optimistic. I really was. I really thought I could make that happen, but I couldn't. And also, we were busy working on this. We're trying to put together some sort of OJ song where it's just black guys talking about OJ.
Oh, yes.
But I think you'll like this.
Is it coming together?
We're working on it. It's a work in progress. snappy little beat.
So what do you think O.J. is still guilty?
Well, OJ's already been found not guilty. He found not guilty. I think what he's found, he's not guilty.
No, I don't think OJ got a slap on the wrist at all. I think that he should have got freed. My personal opinion, I don't think the man did it. I think he was stupid for putting himself in that situation. I think he was stupid for running away, but I really don't think that he did.
I have no opinions on OJ other than that he was an outstanding football player and that he was found not guilty for the murder of Nicole Smith and Ryan Goldman. OJ was always black.
Innocent. Somebody probably framed him or something to set him up.
How come so many white people won't let that situation die, and how come they're so pissed off that this guy got off for murder? If they think he killed two black people, would they have got just as angry about that whole situation?
I don't think nobody ever found out the reason for that. The yes or no answer. There's a yes or no answer. You know, it's debatable. There's so many positive sides of both issues, you know.
What?
People have to ask themselves, why did they get so angry that OJ got free?
Not guilty. Not guilty.
Innocent. Innocent.
White people have been getting away with murder for a long time.
Not guilty. Not guilty.
They all have blood on their hands.
OJ was always black.
It's nice. We're making a video of that with OJ hacking up people in the back, like 100 different people. Isn't that song the most depressing song you ever heard? It makes you want to cry. I think the country's doomed. Why are all these white people getting upset, man? Why are they getting all upset about it? Because the guy's a murderer? Oh. That's why? I didn't know. You like that song or what? It's coming out. It's getting there. It's just the rough stages.
I don't know if I'd call it a song.
No, that's definitely a song. It's a rap song.
Will you stop it? Are you out of your mind?
You guys do background, right? Ready?
Okay.
Do I have a bongo? Bring my bongo, please. Chop, chop. Deo.
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 Tizate, tizate, tizateo.
Tizate, 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 tizateo.
Oh, wait, I got the bongo.
Another 2 minutes.
What? Yeah, good for you. Gary's a dago. What? Dale.
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 I drive a Winnebago.
I drive a Winnebago.
These are day, these are day, these are day, oh.
These are day, these are day, these are day, oh.
Stuttering John is a homo.
Stuttering John is a homo.
A-ho Tom is an a-ho.
A-ho Tom is an a-ho.
Daylight come and he want to go home.
Daylight come and we want to go home.
Hey, that song sucked. All right. Let's sing more news. Hey-o.
Daylight come and me want go home.
Gives a rat's ass about that song. World's worst song. It really is. Shut the F up, Hattie.
Shut the F up, Hattie.
Go home.
Go home.
Red Hot Chili Peppers thing was bumming me out. I don't know what was going on there. A mistake. Roller coaster of love. Yeah, you're not supposed to hear meow in white guys' songs. Yeah. Meow. See, it started out good.
You give me that funny feeling in my tummy.
And then it got boring. See, this is all right. They were doing okay. Then you needed some guitars. You needed some angry crap going on. No background singers. Background singers, as soon as you get background singers, I'm gone.
Roller coaster.
But they put a friggin' bongo in there. The kind of music that they play in jail when guys rape each other. hey man, you're my girlfriend. Be playing this at bar mitzvahs all over the country. Yow, 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 roller coaster. You hear those guys squealing in the background? Yeah, yeah, yeah. Roller coaster. Just bend over and take my roller coaster of love. That's what it sounds like to me. Yeah, see, man, I'm gone after that. As soon as I hear those background singers, I'm gone. Right here. Roller coaster, baby. I'm gone.
Bend over and take it you know where in the gay bar. Bend over the bar and take my roller coaster of love, baby. Come on. It's like the guy from the Bijou. What's this guy screaming about? I'll give you 6 roller coasters full of love. I could fill 6 roller coasters of love.
Yeah. That's nonsense.
Now you got to play Marilyn Manson.
Yeah, now I got to play something
I
else. There's something good I heard the other day. Was a good song on the station.
311, maybe?
Yeah, they're good. Yeah, that's a good song. Where is that? Yeah, now we got to drown out the roller coaster of love. I need something that rocks.
311, whoever.
They rock moderately. White Zombie's the best, though.
I haven't heard their new stuff.
They got a new song on the soundtrack from The Crow. It's pretty good.
Yeah?
You got that, John?
White Zombie?
Yeah. That guy's a nut. I'm thinking of having him produce a song with me in it.
Well, now you're up to about 50 guys producing a song for you.
I'm thinking the whole soundtrack should just be me, with different bands producing me. I got to talk to that guy for Rob Zombie. I'm thinking of putting out an 8 CD set of me with different bands.
Yes, volume 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah. Be like me with Metallica, me with Stone Temple Pilots.
Be like Prince. You got to release 2 albums at once.
Yeah. And I'll put Slave on my head if they refuse to do it. Come on, man. Give me just something to drown out that roller coaster of love.
Right here.
Well, what are you waiting for?
All right, I'm just looking.
I'm just right here.
Hurry up, man. Hurry up. I got to take a break. Come on, you stupid.
Dude.
Is this the new White Zombie?
No, that's 311.
Oh, all right.
Oh, man.
311.
This is a good song. I got to fart to it. I'm going to pass wind to it. Watch. That's kind of gay. That's
the Macarena.
That's like the Macarena.
White Zombie.
That's like the Macarena.
This is the Macarena.
Hey, why don't you just give me the Macarena? Hey, you got a point there, Fred.
Put that back on.
That'll work to see.
Sync them up.
What's this White Zombie?
That's one of the White Zombie tunes.
No, you didn't give him the soundtrack to The Crow?
I'm looking for it.
You give me the soundtrack to the Macarena. Macarena, the movie. Yeah, any White Zombie will drown out the Ohio players.
Hey, you know what you'll like, Karen?
What?
I've been wanting to show you this tune.
Look at that guy. I got to get in with these guys. Do we play this?
Yeah.
I don't hear enough of this.
They lay off the heavy stuff in the afternoon for some reason.
Yeah, they got to crank this. Oh. I like that.
You like this?
Is that the new one?
This is a good song. Have you checked that out yet? Filter.
Let me see. I'll know it if I hear it.
And you know it's about? The song it's called "Hey Man, Nice Shots." About the guy Bud Dwyer who shot himself in the head.
I got it. I got that on tape. I got the actual shooting. I played over and over again in my office.
Oh, you can sit and watch that?
I love it.
It's
He
so
blows
gross.
his brains out, and then they put a bag over his head.
Man.
Should have put the bag on first.
Yeah.
This song's cool though.
That is the coolest tape. If you ever get a bootleg of that, you'll love it. And you know what you do?
Cool tape.
You play Nine Inch Nails and watch the Bud Dwyer thing on a loop.
That'll make you cry.
Great way to paint your wall if you want to paint your walls red.
Oh,
he blew his brains out right onto the wall. Yeah, I know this song. It's cool.
But this doesn't rock, does it?
Oh yeah, you'd like this, Al.
What?
Korn. You know, have you checked out Korn yet?
I love Korn.
Let me hear that.
That's loud. It rocks.
Hey Alexa, do you know what the West Army soundtrack thing is?
Which one?
The Crow soundtrack.
Yeah, I can find that for you.
Yeah, can you find that?
Okay. You see, those songs are too slow for me. They
I like
lose
that
me.
too,
No, that's no good. It's
right.
got to be fast. See, this is already fast. I like that. I can see it's got a good pace. See, now it's
Going
rocking.
somewhere, we're going there fast.
Yeah, just get me there, man. I can't stand to sit quiet for music. I wanna get all jittery. Yeah, this is good. Here, you see, this is good. Down there.
Yeah.
This is it. See, I like this. This is good. It doesn't even need words. And this isn't the kind of music you have sex to. It's when you're... Oh, what happened? What happened?
Well, you got to sing somewhere, Alex.
Yeah, but come
Might
on.
have to slow it down to
I'm
sing.
gone. That's it. Gone. Korn, goodbye.
Well, then you like Rage Against the Machine.
I love Rage Against the Machine. Where's that song they do? The big hit song.
All right.
Falls on parade.
Yeah, just give me one, and then I got to get out of here.
I
can't
love
sit-
that Rage Against the Machine.
Yeah, it is a good
Like you
song.
want to bang your head right
Yeah,
to the
and it
wall.
never stops. And it never stops.
All right, I'm looking for it.
Forget. I got to go.
John will take 5 years.
You ruined it. You told me Korn was good, and it isn't.
It's good. Korn's cool.
No, but they stop. They stop. They started out good. I hate that. Some groups always screw up when they start singing. I got to get out of here.
That's a good thing to use in an intro, but then you don't want to hear the rest of it.
I got to go turn my generator on.
All right, hold on. I got it.
Got to go pump some water
Yeah, man.
out of my basement.
Yeah. Yeah, man. I want to go move to a place that has tons of water. Invest all my money
I
in
want to
furniture.
move in a low-lying area with no
Yeah.
drainage.
I want to buy 3 houses in an area that has tons of water.
There you go.
Go ahead. Okay. See, that's good. That's good. Okay? And it never stops.
No.
That's a good song. Yeah, fix this song up, Fred. Give a little Jackie in there. Go ahead, Jackie. That's the only thing missing from this song is Jackie. This part's a little slow, but watch. It kicks right in. Right here. Boom. This I could sit through as long as I know something big is coming up. Now. See, that's good. Every song on my soundtrack should sound like this. I don't care if anyone buys it as long as I like it. Hey, constantly cranking. All right. That's good.
That other song.
Yeah, I know. What's the Red Hot Chili Peppers, man? What's their problem? What are those guys? What are they? They've been hanging out in bars or something? Man. I think those guys might be doing some crank. And I don't mean the drug. Right. Roller coaster of love. Yow.
Give me that funny feeling in my
Ever since those guys met Baba Booey in Alaska, they've been putting out Roller Coaster of Love. Roller Coaster. Of Love. See, I thought it was a cool idea to put this song out, but they had to rock. Oh, what is it, Ganji?
If you want that White Zombie song, it's on Card.
Nah, I don't want it. I'm tired.
You want that White Zombie song?
Great White Zombie.
You want the White Zombie song? Want the White Zombie song?
Everybody here has such a bad New York accent.
Song. White Zombie song. It's on God.
There it is, Howard.
Let me have that. Let me see that. Real quick. I'm Your Boogeyman. That's a good song.
I'm trying to think if I've ever heard this.
Yeah, you've heard it. I'm Your Boogeyman. Hey, those guys know how to rock. I'm your boogeyman. I'm your boogeyman. I'm your boogeyman. See? Already you know it's good. I gotta
Roller coaster.
Roller coaster of love. Oh, boy. I gotta go. Well, I'm gonna read the we'll have maybe Fred will read the plugs. All right, here we go.
Howard Stern makes friends with the PMRC.
Mr. Stern, I'm sorry that you have to waste my time with these kind of phone calls. We're here at the Resource Center. If you need to call us up for information, then I'll be helpful. I'll be happy to help you out.
Oh, because I'm not kidding around about this.
You're welcome to your opinion, but you're insulting my intelligence and the intelligence of your audience to waste people's time with this kind of thing. There are enough concerned parents out there that are trying to do something that does not affect...
But I'm on your side.
...and that does not affect your right to go out and buy an album.
But I'm on your side.
Get off your soapbox, Mr. Stern.
The man who gets treated like a scumbag by more people than anyone, Howard Stern.
That was a good call.
Is that group still together?
PMRC, Parents Music Resource Center.
We should call them again.
Real important group. Sitting there and advising parents on what group's lyrics are bad for their children. That's good.
And there seemed to be a lot of call for it, too.
Yeah, that's an important job. Sitting there and commenting on the lyrics of rock stars. Well, Prince, when he says...
Raspberry beret
means a rubber. A raspberry beret is a prophylactic. And we think they're sending the wrong kind of message to your children. So
and we all know what the Little Red Corvette is all about.
I mean, I can't imagine what that woman's day is like at the PMRC, which was the group started by Tipper Gore.
Yeah.
I called up to report a record, didn't I?
No, you called up to report yourself, I thought.
Oh, did I? Yeah, they weren't coming after me. I couldn't believe it. It's like,
Hi, my son wants to buy an AC/DC album. What do you think of that?
Well, ma'am, some of the AC/DC music has been reported to be devil-related.
Can you give me an example?
Yes. Whole lot of Jack. Isn't that about masturbation?
She's got the Jack.
She's got the Jack. What is that about again? She's
crabs.
Got the crabs. That's about crabs.
You're kidding me.
No, that's crabs. Well, what about getting my son...
what about getting my son the Macarena?
Macarena in Spanish means rape.
You're kidding me.
No. So I wouldn't advise that either, because that could make him a rapist.
You mean when they say, hey, Macarena, that's hey, rape?
Yes. Yes, absolutely. I would like to hijack that woman, pull her out of her chair, and I would start advising parents. You know they got no calls. You know I was their only call.
Yeah, and that's why she was so upset. The phone finally rang. She thought she was getting a real call, and it was you.
Well, what can I buy my son for music? He's a 13-year-old and highly impressionable.
Well, let me go down the list here.
Of acceptable music?
Yes.
What about the Beatles?
Well, Hey Jude means go around the corner and get hashish.
Oh. I was going to get Hey Jude. I thought that was a nice song, Hey Jude.
No, that's hashish.
Well, what about Row, Row, Row Your Boat?
No, the boat is a vagina.
It is?
Yes. Boat is vagina.
I see. So no Prince, no Row, Row, Row Your Boat, no Beatles, and no AC/DC.
That's right. All right.
I I guess the only thing left is the Star-Spangled Banner.
No, that's what you see when you're on mescaline.
Well, that would be a terrible influence on my highly impressionable 13-year-old.
Yeah, that must be some job. That must be an important function. Yeah, reporting on Prince lyrics.
She was so funny. Get off your soapbox, Mr. Stern.
I wasn't on any soapbox. She sounded like she was on one.
I was a little confused.
Get off your soapbox. Boy, I guess they're defensive over there. I think Tipper Gore disbanded the PMRC when she realized it was hurting her husband.
I think so.
Yeah, the people just saw her as an uptight winch who really had no business poking her nose into people's lyrics. What are you going to do? Yeah, I tell you, I'm sick of getting up early.
Everybody wants to tell you what to do.
Yeah. What have you been drinking?
Huh?
What have you been drinking?
Kamikazes.
Oh.
How many?
That explains a lot.
Oh, wow.
What? I bet your skin looks like the bottom of a parrot page. Parrot cage, rather. I think I'm drinking, too.
You got drunk listening to
Yeah, I am. I'm getting a contact high. Contact buzz.
Thanks.
You're welcome. So, okay, so you turned on the E! Show and you're attracted to us. We're just trying to get a sense of what you look like. How much do you weigh?
Well, I put on some poundage.
Mm-hmm.
Some poundage.
That doesn't sound good. How much do you weigh? Be honest.
About 160.
160?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's not so bad.
And
How tall
are you?
7'5".
How tall are you?
4'11".
4'11"?
Yeah.
Wow. You're hot. 4'11" and 160 pounds?
Yeah.
Oh, no wonder you're attracted to me. I better go get that nose job.
She's attracted to both of us.
Yeah. You just want somebody to touch you.
It sucks.
Yeah. No wonder you're drinking.
Well, you should lay off the kamikaze. You lose a few pounds.
Nah. Keep drinking, honey. It kills the pain. 4'11", 160 pounds. You don't need a Halloween costume, do you? You can go trick-or-treating right now. You're going to save yourself a lot of money. You're lucky.
Well, I used to be 100. Just 100.
100? How'd you look at 100? I bet a lot better, right?
Oh, yeah.
Now, how long ago was that? When you were like 2? Baby Huey?
No. When I used to work at the grocery store.
Oh, she started working at the grocery store.
Yeah, and then you ate all the food in the grocery store.
No.
Have you ever had a date?
Oh, yeah.
In the 90s, though?
Yeah.
Really? Even at this advanced weight? Boy, guys will do anything.
It's Iowa, Howard.
Yeah.
It's her or the cows.
It's a different kind of gal out there.
Well, I've dated men.
You have?
And women.
And women.
And women.
Yeah, I would think so. I think you can't be too choosy at that weight.
Who do you prefer?
I bet your dates get drunker than you. I'll tell you that. You must be dating some really strange guys, huh? When you're that weight.
I'm picky.
Yeah, really?
Vicky, who was your last boyfriend? Trump?
Yeah. I say you go out with black guys, right? Did you date a lot of black guys? Black guys like fat white
In
women.
Iowa?
Yeah, they got black guys out there.
Really?
Yeah, oh, yeah.
I've been to Iowa. I didn't see any.
No, neither did I, come to think of it. Black guys like fat white women.
I'm not fat.
Honey, you're fat. You're 4'11" and
What do you call it?
obese.
Come on.
Honey, you got you got big breasts? What cup size are you?
I'm a D.
You are a D. All right, so maybe a lot of that is breast.
Yeah.
There you
Is
go.
that a firm D or a sloppy D?
Because maybe each breast weighs 30 pounds. She weighs really 100.
I'm trying.
All right.
Working out?
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah, she's on the kamikaze workout program. You drink a few of those and you lift a few weights.
And you fall over.
Right. All right, honey. Well, if you're ever in New York, why don't you come by and see us?
What did you? Why did you call this morning? Is there any particular thing you wanted to say?
Yeah.
What was that?
I would like to meet somebody who,
That's our phone system. Don't you love it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's getting worse and worse.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. I don't really care.
Well, we're leaving anyway.
Yeah, it'll be just as bad at the new place. It won't change. It's the same. It's the same people putting it together.
I like to go out with Severing John.
All right. Well, he's kind of messed up with a
tied
kid.
up,
And
yeah.
Yeah. And he doesn't dig fat chicks. All right, honey.
Okay, sweetheart.
All right. Listen, go find yourself a nice boy in Iowa.
Good.
You know, let him look. You got to find one that's attracted to you.
Fine, go out, way out, where there's no other people.
Right.
They suck out here now.
Yeah, I hear you. All right. Well, come to New York and visit us sometime.
Okay, you want my number?
No.
No, why would we want
I don't need your number. Just come visit us. All right.
Okay.
All right. See you later.
Okay, thank you.
Take it easy. Sleep it off, honey.
Yeah.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
She might have a drinking problem, Rob. I don't know. I got to take a break. How come I can't turn these phones off? Damn. This is weird. She's still connected.
She hung up on us, and we still can't drop that line.
Yeah, it's weird. There's something going on with that. All right, I got to take a break. We'll be back right after these words.